Ooh, this looks frothy today, babe. Look. Do you see the froth? Look at the froth. Look at the froth. And the first time I'm seeing Havoc. How much is this? $42.99? A little too clean, that ash, for me. Like a dirty ash, you know what I'm saying? Reunited and it feels so good. Reunited and it feels so good. Yo, what's going on, people? Century Mad Collector here, back again with another video. We are just getting out of work here in Connecticut today, and that presents us with the perfect opportunity to run the Connecticut circuit. 21 Broad Street Target, both Wally Worlds in Norwalk, and to finish things off in Connecticut here today, it's been a while, a little coffee talk. We have some NYCC stuff to discuss, along with a couple of other things. And on the way home, I'd love to hit the Undiscovered Realm. Now, the Undiscovered Realm is a store that I have featured on this channel several times in the past, a good handful of times in the past. My most recent visit was back 8 or 9 months ago, which just happens to be the last time Daddy could find his parking spot outside the Undiscovered Realm. The parking situation outside the Realm is absolutely, positively abysmal. It's non-existent, but we're going to give it a shot here today because the Realm typically has a great Toy Biz Marvel selection. And as I see my collection room starting to take shape, starting to take form, both physically and conceptually, that is a display that I have a very clear vision for. And that is what's driving me to add more into it. And today, hopefully, we'll be able to do that. But first, before any of the stuff that I just mentioned happens, you are going to see a Target run in White Plains. Shout out to my buddy Darth Turs. He sent me a text a few days ago, which is now last week, which was Fall Geek Out Week 3. He sent me a text of a new end cap there with something that I needed. So needed as in I just picked it up. I won't tell you what it is. It's not going to be a big surprise once you see it, but we've got some Fall Geek Out coverage. I didn't film an intro before I ran out to that store. I just ran out to the store and filmed it. So you're going to see that first, and then everything that we're about to do. So buckle up. It's going to be a big one. I will see you at Target. Target White Plains. Back again. That rhyme? Kind of did. Bakugan, Beyblade, yada, yada, yada. Got some clearance. Was 40. Now 28. Now 20. Like, what is that? It's also, I think I mentioned this in my last hunt video. I'm shocked that Hogan and Mr. T, we're clearing everything out now, just didn't sell. That definitely kind of blows my mind. King Grayskull, that's got to clear soon. All of this stuff really is definitely going on clearance. Interesting that we've got some Scare Glows here. Masterverse. That bait and switch entire situation's probably done soon in general. Not the toy line, that is. But, well, the toy line will be done, but that's not the bait and switch part that I'm referencing. DC McFarlane, DC Direct. That Constantine is great. That is real. It's got all up in there. That is nice. That is nice. We got Soups. Got some Page Punchers, McFarlane. This Hawk Cruiser. My buddy Darth Turs, shout out to him. He, as I mentioned, sent me a picture of an end cap by the electronics section that apparently has Fall Geek Out stuff. Galvatron, Thundercracker, that's got to be new. Skull Photo, come get it. Target White Plains, Iguanus, it's pretty interesting. And Starscream, these are all new. Smaller scale stuff. Dinos, yeah, I'm waiting for that to go on clearance. Nothing new. Nothing new here. And let's just check these end caps. We checked them the last time we were here last week. Nothing really interesting. Now let's go check the NECA section. There's a huge gaping hole where Toka and Razar were last week. And here today, got a restock on some City Pred Ultimates, and got one of these shredder boxes still here. That Chucky plush is awesome. Very empty. Waiting on Frankie here. It's a whole peg of Wolfman and Mummy. We picked up Wolfman a few weeks ago. Got this T800. Waiting for Prime 1 or Queen Studios to give me a 1/3 scale statue version of that. The Dark Side Collectibles statue is pretty cool, though, I will say that. So here is one of the end caps. It looks like. Got some Son Goku Funimation stuff down here. Some other Gundam that we haven't seen before. We found this last week. Infected Earth Bat and Duke Thomas, and I can already see down yonder over here, this must be the end cap that the good old-fashioned Target Wiener music playing in the background. Here it is. Got some Robocops. Yes. Reunited and it feels so good. Reunited and it feels so good. So we found him. Let's try to slink this open here. We found this guy week 1. We passed on him for reasons unknown. We were picking him up here today. There are 3 here left. Target White Plains, that's why we're reunited. And that's why it feels so good. Got some aliens, Fire Elite Team, Freddy vs. Jason, Zack and Smash, 2 of these guys. As you can see. Some Gremlins 2-packs, and more Token Razar, a fair amount of them. Look at that. So what is this? Lion King? Okay. We are taking this guy, and this hunt is off to an excellent start. Got it out there. Just spit it out. Stupid. Darth Turs, you're the man, baby. 21 Broad Street Target. What do we got? It's been a little while, man. It really has. Dinos, nothing off the bat. Looking all too new. Gallimimus. And we've got Indoraptor and Princess Leia Archive. Some Buzz Lightyear stuff. Any new Motu here? I still need Savage He-Man. I'm hoping Wally World can provide that to me today once we get to Norwalk, because I haven't seen any of the new Eternia stuff outside of Beastman here at Target. Let me know in the comments if you guys have been seeing that at Target. Shout out to Cool Guy TV. I know he found that stuff early at Target too, I believe. I think it was Target he found that at. I have not seen any new Eternia, like I said, outside of Beastman here at any of the Targets around here. Oh, I don't have this. First time seeing a Fifth Brother. Fifth Brother, Tika, Security Droid also. First time seeing that. This is new to me. Galen Erso, Seth Rollins, Series 93. Still have not found a Chase Luger in the wild. Yep, nope. Some Stacy Keebler. Got a Cesaro there. Another Cesaro hanging out behind Hogan, Mr. T. Got the Fiend there. And this promo shipper with nothing in it, definitely. No Ricky Steamboats. Let's flip around, check Marvel Legends and G.I. Joe. And DC. Got Shuri and Baku. Some Bone Breaker stuff. Random Jitsu. This is probably the same Jitsu that was misplaced like last time I was here a month ago. I don't see anything new for, oh, Spidey. Homecoming. Too bad I can't see it. None of the single packs for Spidey here. And moving on down. DC, any of the big boys in here? No. Yep, not seeing anything for Joe Classified. Literally nothing for Joe Classified. John Constantine, this is great. I'm not going to pick this up, but that is great. Martian Manhunter, General Zod. Oh wow, it's the first time seeing Aquaman here. You know, one and only time I've seen it was at, I've seen it at the Clayface down here at GameStop a while ago. Big Atom Smasher. Haven't found Man-Bat yet. For whatever reason, we've got Wolfman and Mummy. And I am not seeing anything. Oh, Galvatron, yeah. Nothing new that I'm seeing here. Jaxus, that actually might be new. Let's go photo. Let me know if that's new. What else do we have for Transformers here? Evil Predacon, Pterosaur, Red Cog. A lot of the same stuff that we've seen before. Smaller scale Shockwave, Iguanus, Skywarp. That looks new.
What's that, the mask? You want that?
Skywarp and Iguanus. I think that's probably, what's this? I see What If, oh, Pops. All right, nothing all too new here. Outside of the new Black Series wave that I haven't seen, that Fifth Brother was cool. I don't know that I need that though, so I'll make a decision on that when I get home. Or when I get home. When I get done with checking the NECA section here. I think when I get home it'll probably be a little too late to make that decision. Nothing here that I'm seeing. Oh! Look at that. Crooked Ninja, Turtle Gang, Rock Soldier. So it looks like we've got, man, I'm just like totally brain freeze left and right. Fall Geek Out, I guess, is here. It's cool to see that. We've got Glow in the Dark Mummies. Still haven't found Frankie yet, but we did find, oh, Evil Ash. We did find, Wolfman, which looks great. A little too clean, that Ash, for me. Like a dirty Ash, you know what I'm saying? Roger Rabbit. Okay. What else do we got besides that Roger Rabbit reaction figure? I'm not seeing anything. We've got a Mutagen Man here. 2-pack. 66 Bat. That's cool. First time seeing a couple of these. We've seen Mr. Freeze before. The black and white Batman is new. Some Spawn, McFarlane Spawn. Got a manga Spawn down here. And I think that's going to do it for Target Stanford, but there are a ton of, I'm assuming it's, oh, got Rat King and Vernon. Let's dig through this a little bit. This is always such a freaking mess in this section. It is really crazy. Okay, let's dig in here. Can Army build some Rock Soldiers? Anyone looking for them? So it's Rat King and Vernon and some Rock Soldier, Crooked Ninja, Turtle Gang 2-packs. Pretty cool. But I think we're done here for Target Stanford. On to Norwalk, Wally World, we go. 650 Main, Wally World, Norwalk. Kicking things off with Spartan Collection. There used to be Motu here, then there was wrestling, now there's, I guess, Halo. And flipping around into dinos. Got Owen Velociraptor Blue down there. This Jurassic World box looks new. Got some clearance Lightyear stuff. Let's flip back around into some wrestling. What do we got? Anything going on in here? Not seeing it. Series 93 stuff. And, man, I was hoping to find the new wave of this Mattel WWE. Oh, wow. Found another Steamboat with the WCW belt. I don't love this figure, though. Is it just me, or I don't know. There's something about this figure I just don't. It doesn't look bad either. And it comes with the belt. I don't know what it is, but I found the Steamboat. I was hoping to find the WWE Mattel Superstars latest wave. Maybe it'll be at 680 Connecticut Avenue, Chuck Taylor. Not here. Very light on the Motu Superman, John Kent. First time seeing this. And it's looking like it's it for Motu. And Transformers, let me not skip this stuff. It's got some nice weight to it. I always say that I like this Optimus Primal piece. And I never do anything about it because I don't collect Transformers. Sandstorm. Kickback. Some Sandstorms. Buzzsaw back there. Another Buzzsaw. PSA. A soft and gentle PSA. Normally they're so like loud. It's Marvel Legends Legacy Collection. Yeah, this is not looking great for me right now. DC Hazmat Suit bat. 3 Jokers bat. Godspeed, first time seeing this. And we've got more John Kent. What else do we have? Flash, John Kent, and another Flash back there. Superpowers, do we have a new wave of this yet? Let's see. Superpowers, we've got some mobiles. Wave 1 in mass here. Very nice. Plenty of it. Star Wars looking grim. Got the classic Peggies of the year here. Peg Bundys, Leia and Lando. Let's start with an L, take an L. And I'm not seeing anything else. Sting Buddy. I think that's gonna do it for 650 Main here in Norwalk. Hopefully 680 is a little better than this. We also have this taking up the main end cap display leading into the main toy aisle. I wonder if that's to troll me. I don't know, but we've got Bakugan. 680 Connecticut Avenue. Daddy is back. Dino's looking kind of sad, actually. Flipping around into not much. What the heck is that thing? No idea. Mega Treasure Bot. Interesting. China and Trish 2-pack. Raquel Gonzalez. Series 93 is here, it looks like. Karrion Kross. It's cool. And Cesaro with the NXT belt. Wow, Painmaker Jericho. What is this? Series 8, right? Yep. It's cool to see that. Ooh. We have something new here. Papa Shango. WWE Mattel Superstars. Sweet. So the new wave was here. We're definitely grabbing him. I don't know that I pre-ordered any of this stuff, actually. I don't think that I did. I forget what, I don't know what I pre-ordered, but not this. Oh, here's Taker. Yes. We're halfway there. We need Ted and Mankind. Awesome. That is excellent. A couple of Takers are here. We got the pick of the litter here. Oop. And our leftover Ric Flair. Let's put that back. So that's good news. That's awesome. Skelly God. Wrestling Buddy Sting. Let's flip around here. What do we got? Transformers. I'm seeing same old stuff. What about you guys? Let me know in the comments. This is hilarious that this stuff is still on the pegs or was even made to begin with. Look at that. Wow. Fresh stock of Croc and Fiona. Most Croc Masters I've seen in one spot. And the first time I'm seeing Havoc. How much is this? $42.99? It looks good, but it's a pass. We've got most of the Bone Breaker wave here. This is a great looking figure too. Maggot, we found him before. 2 maggots here digging in, little Marvel Legend digging. Darwin, the crew's all here. The gang really, the harder to find ones. We have Sabretooth, and then of course Siren. You know, part of me really wants to build Bone Breaker. I just so what are they charging here? I don't even know. But I refuse to pay these egregious prices for standard action figures. 6-inch action figures. I just can't bring myself to do that. Let's see. Checking out Superpowers. Doesn't look like Wave 2 is hitting here yet. It's all Wave 1 stuff. Yep. And Star Wars Black Series. It's got the leftovers here. I love that all of these vehicles are so available. Todd McFarlane, man, he is doing his thing. Undeniable, in my opinion. Killing it. What else we got? Some Halo stuff. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so this was a successful trip though here, because we're about to pick up. Man, this Taker is great. This is my kind of toy line right here, baby. Got the Undertaker, Papa Shango. So cool, man. We're gonna have to hunt down the rest of this wave. Very exciting. Rest in. Bam! Ooh, this looks frothy today, babe. Look. Do you see the froth? Look at the froth. Look at the froth. Look at the. Oh, it feels so good to be back. Oh, the froth pocket. Lick the lid. So good. Well, folks, we haven't been here in what feels like an eternity here in Connecticut, toy hunting here in Connecticut. I've been working in Connecticut pretty often in recent weeks and months, which has been cool for me because it's closer to my home, which is nice. Easier commute than the city, even though my city commute isn't really that bad. But it also puts us in a position to do stuff like this on days that I can get out a little early. My job with my 6-day work week, I have the flexibility and pretty much full autonomy to manage my own, time. So the days I can get out a little early and I'm in Connecticut, I'm going to do stuff like this. And this was successful. We haven't been here in a few weeks to Norwalk, and we found some stuff. Let's go over that. I am looking for the rest of this wave. One of my favorite lines right now out, toy lines in general to collect. We've got Papa Shango here. That's a fire wave right there. Definitely need to find Ted, green suit Ted, and Mankind. I know guys have been finding them, which is great. We also picked up a Taker. This is a line where I would buy an extra one, unpunched, in hopes to have them to have it signed. And this Taker is fantastic. Old school Taker. This is just my kind of toy line, Whether it's vintage toys or vintage inspired toys like these are just amazing. So awesome. But yeah, these are to me worth getting extras in hopes to have them signed one day, because to have these older wrestlers to be immortalized in an older retro plastic form on a retro inspired card back, and to have that signed, that to me is worth having signed. Shout out to my buddy John at ToyWiz. He got my Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hogan signed by the Hulkster. So very excited to pick that up soon. But this is a great line. Really looking forward to hunting down the rest of those. So, to pick these up on a donut delight day, on a coffee talk day. Cheers, salute. Very nice. That's what it's all about to me. It's the hobby of hunting, right? Otherwise, there wasn't all that much it's probably the most bone breaker, you know, of the harder to find figures in the bone breaker wave. The most of those figures that I've seen, I don't think I've ever seen Darwin, Maggot, and Havoc. First time seeing Havoc all in one spot. I could have, you know, picked up that wave all in one shot, but and Wally World is a little cheaper than Target, but just not there yet, not ready for that. You know, I've said it before, and I'm not going to say anything that other folks already in the community that haven't already said. In regards to Marvel Legends, there's no reason to beat a dead horse or, you know, to just add to it, but you know, the price hikes, there's a difference between inflation and greed, and this stuff is just egregious. You know, $34.99 for Marvel, or a standard Marvel Legends 6-inch figure. Out of your mind, Hasbro's out of its damn mind. And then we have the HasLab release, $350 for a, you know, plastic car. Yeah, it's got some light up features. It looks great, but, and of course, you know, I'm sure there will be other figures as you unlock tiers. They've already announced that there are not going to be any more vehicles. I don't know if that's, you know, going to change or changed at all. I mean, I can't imagine that changing. If you told me a car and a bike and Robbie Reyes and Johnny Blaze and Mephisto for $350, I would do that. I'd get behind that. But for me, I wanted a Johnny Blaze on a bike anyway. I don't know where this came from or who wanted this. As cool as it is, you know, if they put it together for like $100 max, maybe I would buy it. But $350, and I'm not gonna poo-poo it because there are people that will buy it, and that's cool, because all of this stuff, I've said it before, it's what it's worth to you in collecting. However, whether you buy that thing or not, or back it or not, I think it's very fair to say it's wildly overpriced. So you could buy it and love it, and that's cool. Enjoy it, man. It looks great, but or lady, it looks great. But I think we can all acknowledge the price point is way off. So, and that's something that I won't support personally. So, but anyway, so we did find some Marvel Legends that we haven't, one that we haven't seen before, and then, you know, in mass, that whole wave. That was pretty cool. Excuse me while I take a sip of my coffee. I'm still looking for Savage He-Man from New Eternia, Motu. And it looks like Zodiac is hitting now too, which is pretty cool. I don't know what's happening with the bait and switch cartoon line, Masterverse. Who knows what's going on with that, or the show. But Motu Origins, we haven't seen really anything new for that around here in a while, outside of the 40-year stuff, which is great. But yeah, I mean, outside of, you know, some Motu that I need, we did see some new Star Wars on this hunt already, which is great. You guys by now have seen the RoboCop that I picked up. You know, I really, week one, I don't know why I passed up on that. I love RoboCop. I have a ton of RoboCop stuff. Shout out to my buddy Joe, who hooked me up with the video game NECA version of it, the old school release years ago. So now I have, you know, the ultimate version of it, which is great. I have a lot of Super 7 reaction RoboCop stuff that I'm going to put this ultimate figure with. It's weird, you know, it's like one of those things. It's like, well, I don't know why I passed up on that at the time, but I'm glad that I did, because I figured that I'd see it again. And unless it was something where I was like, straight up, I know where that's going, I need that, you know, or I want that, need any of this, but you know, I want that. It's a no-brainer. I'm glad that I passed and waited and thought about it. You know, the old me from, you know, old collector, young collector Ron, younger collector Ron, young collector Ron, I'm getting old. He would have bought that and figured it out later. I don't like doing that, so, and I don't do that anymore for the most part, so glad I waited on that. Shout out to Darth Turs. Thanks, buddy, for the tip on that. Even though we're done with Fall Geek Out, I don't really have anything else that, I picked up everything that I need. I found everything that they've had to offer, with the exception of 1 or 2 items. It's always fun to hunt down those end caps and to see what they have. And you never know what else they throw in there by accident, you know, inadvertently or not. So we'll continue to hunt those end caps down and get the coverage for you guys there of that as the weeks roll on. I enjoy I'm somewhat of a mark for the promo shipper stuff. I just enjoy it. You know, I enjoy trying to find it and look for that. So so we'll continue to of course get you guys some fall Geek Out coverage as time rolls on. And I am looking for that glow-in-the-dark NECA Frankie, if they ever release that. Let me know in the comments if anyone's seen that in stores. I haven't seen it yet around here. It looks like Mummy and Wolfman have been the 2 figures to be released out of that set, so thus far. And that's, I'd say, across the board, across the country, from what I've seen. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm looking for, you know, as far as the big box retail hunting goes right now. Not all too much left. Thankfully, I've found a lot of stuff that I need. I've been going through my own collection and looking at the stuff that I don't need to lighten some stuff up, because now that the man cave update for you guys right now, I'm waiting for my contractor to take the paperwork out of for the permit to the town to just get that pushed all the way through. And then we have contractors that need to come back to the space to walk through with me again, because, you know, I've significantly changed things for the better, for sure. Shout out to my buddy the Jersey Geek, Man Cave Collectibles. You guys know the many iterations and changeovers that have gone on in my head down there, and so do you guys. You saw, if you haven't already, go check out the latest Man Cave update where I walk through the space. I've blocked stuff out. Not much has changed since then. Some stuff has changed, but not much. But one of the things that have changed that is worth mentioning, that is relevant to this hunt, hopefully we find some more stuff for part of what I'm about to tell you at Undiscovered Realm next, if we can find a parking spot there. In the toy room / space, whatever, nook area in the back, so you walk in, it's going to be all statues in that main room, and then in the back room there's going to be this like nook where there's, I'm going to do Magic Case on one side, a 6 scale. They have like they have these 6 scale cabinets, which would be perfect for my figures. So I'm going to do a 6 scale cabinet, probably throw a custom riser on one side, and then on the left and right of you when you walk in. And on the empty pockets, on the empty spots on the wall, so on the right, there's going to be a big empty space. I'm not going to clog it with something on the ground. And I think it would look really nice to have these wall mountable displays. I mentioned it in my most recent toy haul video. Go check that out if you haven't already, if you want to see what it's like unboxing figures from a pizza box shipper. Shout out to Hasbro Kings. But anyway, yeah, so my plan for the empty spaces on the wall is to have a custom wall mountable display for certain toy lines, some of my favorite toy lines. So on the right hand side, there's going to probably be a 50-inch by 50-inch grid style. So it's not just going to be shelving with a frame around it. It's going to be, you know, however many across, you know, 10 across, 10 down, something like that, all boxed in rows and columns. And I'm going to put my Migos there. And then next to that will be the cabinet on the right-hand side. And then that will lead into the Marvel wall where the Toy Biz display is going to be. Again, another wall-mountable custom grid-style display where my entire Toy Biz Marvel collection will be on the wall. And above that, I'm going to have a spot for my graded Marvel cards. And then on each side of the case, I'm going to have pedestals, custom pedestals made for 2 Marvel statues that I have. Quarter scale. One's a custom quarter scale Wolverine. The other one is a Punisher that I posted on my Instagram recently, custom painted. One of the things I hope, we'll get into that in a second, that I don't have yet, that I've been trying to, this is definitely going to inspire me to get it. I have a good amount of original art, but I don't have a Punisher art commission yet. So I'd like to have that done by Michael Golden at NYCC this year. I haven't pulled the trigger on buying a ticket yet, but that is one of the driving forces, you know, amongst other ones that are more important, like meeting up with friends. But yeah, so that's the idea for my Toy Biz Marvel display. That's going to be on the wall. Not only does putting all of this stuff on the wall, in my opinion, look really good, but clearly it will alleviate the need to, buy extra cases. So it's a win-win. And then if you go along the wall, there are these 2 angled panels. I'm going to have TMNT on one side. I hate that, like, my angle. It's like you see half of my hand. My OCD is crazy. You'll see TMNT on one angled panel, and then you'll get another case, and then on the other angled panel will be for my 90s Hasbro's wrestling. These are on the walls, the grid style wall mountable stuff. And that's it for the toy room. So the only other thing I may want to try and do is sneak in one more case somewhere for my Mythic Legions, which can very easily go in the statue room somewhere in between my Lord of the Rings stuff, because all of my statues are going to be sci-fi fantasy. So that's the general plan there. So Toy Biz Marvel, I recently picked up a Fing Fang Foom, which I've been able to cross off the list now. Just very excited to get that stuff in my display. That's Marvel to me. Toy Biz, collecting Marvel to me. Toy Biz Marvel, all that, the 90s stuff, comic based and accurate stuff. Older Marvel selects, some of the art that I have, Marvel trading cards. So that's what's going to be represented on the wall that I just mentioned to you guys. So I'd love to go to the Undiscovered Realm. They always have a really nice, unless it's just been the same Toy Biz Marvel selection that they've had, and I just go and pick them off every so often. No, I know that Chris, he has gotten in a couple of different collections of Toy Biz Marvel. So hopefully we'll find a parking spot and find some more today. It's even more exciting when, to hunt down stuff when you have a plan for it, at least for me. When I know where it's going, I feel even better about spending my money on stuff that has a purpose. So, and for me, hunting down vintage toys is my preference, is my favorite. So we'll see if we can hit Undiscovered Realm and do some Toy Biz Marvel hunting next after this. NYCC, I haven't pulled the trigger yet there. The last time I went was 2019, right before the world fell down, and there we walked right in, and we showed up. Me and my buddies showed up, not early, maybe an hour before they were letting people in, and we kind of waltzed right in. A year or two before that, me and my buddy Joe, we were online at like 5 a.m. The line was down the block and around the corner, so and it took forever to get in. That was a nightmare. I don't want that. I really don't. And for me lately, these days, I want to go to dedicated toy shows more than conventions. The only real reason for me to go to a convention, I don't collect comic books like Grady comic books anymore. I've slowed down on my original art, and I definitely would not go to a convention looking for toys, because most of the time they either don't have, they're light on the toys, or they're overpriced modern stuff. It's overpriced modern stuff. That said, I did find one of the craziest, outside of the crazy lot that I found down in Carolina with the boys a few months ago. All the TMNT vintage Turtles, Playmates Turtle stuff. The greatest on-card lot I ever found was at NYCC 2019, the last time I was there. Crazy amount of stuff that I found for incredible prices. So that's an outlier situation, So really, my real reason to go to NYCC would be to check out statues, and unfortunately, it sounds like Sideshow and XM are not going to be there. I believe PCS will be there, and that's the booth I'm most curious about, I'd say, to see in person. But big time bummers. No Sideshow, no XM. So one of my main reasons is kind of not lost, but almost lost. But I do want to see the PCS booth, as long as they're going to be there. I have a lot of friends that are going to be there. That's motivation enough. And there's an original art piece that I want to go and get, and if I go, of course, I'll get full coverage for you guys to the best of my ability, as I've tried to do in the past, for the past 2 cons on this channel. or shows, I should say, Toylanta and HeroesCon. So, yeah, so I haven't bought a ticket yet, but I should be buying it soon. And all hell will break loose at NYCC tour. I don't know. But yeah, so that's pretty much, I think, going to do it for this coffee talk. Where, wow, this is a very long one. Longer than usual. But anyway, we've got a lot to catch up on. Hopefully we can find a parking spot at Undiscovered Realm. And hopefully we'll find some Toy Biz Marvel. Salute! All right, so it's actually day 2. I didn't have a chance to stop here at the Undiscovered Realm. We're standing right outside right now. Yesterday I had to run home. But as I complain about no parking, I pull up here today and this is what we have. So, but this is it. Like, this is the parking you see right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it is. That's really it. This is, you know, an industrial road here. I feel like if a store is named, or a place is named the Undiscovered Realm, it would be located, the portal to the Undiscovered Realm would be located on or off an industrial path just like this. But there is the door, and up and away we go to the Undiscovered Realm. Very excited. Let's go see what they have. All right, guys, here we are, the Undiscovered Realm. This is the action figure and tabletop side of the store, which is about a year or so new to the store, I would say. And then on this side we have the case of more expensive, less common pops, and then an entire wall that wraps all the way around of pops. This isn't going to be a full store crawl store tour, but figured I'd just show you guys the layout here. We were looking for some Toy Biz Marvel. We might as well start with this wall here. This slash is awesome. Wow. I think I'm gonna get into the Mirage stuff. Not for 70 bucks for that shredder, but always a really, really good NECA selection here. Got some Kenner Classics Ghostbusters down here. And some Motu. And this whole wall, as you guys can see, all NECA. Got some quarter scale movie turtles up here. And some quarter scale cartoon turtles, NECA. Very nice. The vast array of NECA here at the Undiscovered Realm. And as you guys know, we're looking for some Toy Biz Marvel. It's awesome. That Griff is great. Typically it's somewhere down there, but we'll get there. Got some reissued turtles. Got a Diamond Select. Ray. Very cool. And a Zedmore. Nice. What else do we have? Kenner Classics Ecto 1. Wow, look at this. Complete. The stickers look good too. Yeah, these stickers look pretty clean. Underneath there. What does it say? Complete elevator tab needs repair. Interesting. Interesting. They have some really nice vintage here, or they have had some nice vintage here from time to time. And Toy Biz Marvel, not seeing any, oh yes, I do see some Toy Biz Marvel. Here we go. Sunspot. Now the only question here is remembering what I have and what I don't have. And I say I want to complete every line, so I have like the original line, the Marvel line, and then there's the Iron Man line, the X-Men line. These must be left over from the last time I was here. I might have to pick some of these up. We'll see. That's probably going to be it for Toy Biz Marvel, I'm guessing. And typically this case will have, look at that. Look at these heaters down here. Oh man, the King Hiss and that Hordak, they've been in here for a while. Typically they'll have some vintage heat like that. Got some miniatures painted here. We got Modern Geek painting commissions. I guess this is some of their work. I'll take a look at these. Awesome. Some Warhammer 40K stuff. And then moving over on into this case, some vinyls. Bob's Burgers. What is this? Like a Homer Simpson Buddha. It's pretty cool. Got some Diamond Select stuff down here. Very nice. Wow, look at this. I forgot about this. This is actually very cool. Signed by Rubenstein. A couple other SIGs I can't make out. Very cool to have on there. I have a art commission from him. Cover swipe of X Factor 6 that I'll be displaying in the collection room, which will actually be, ironically, next to or part of the Toy Biz Marvel display. But yeah, folks, I think that's gonna do it for the realm here today. As always, a very nice NECA selection. We do have some Toy Biz Marvel we'll make some decisions on. And that's it. Say goodbye, Deadpool. Okay, bye-bye. Before we go, I did want to highlight this and give you guys a closer look at the SEWER playset to show you how clean this is. I'm very tempted by this, especially if I can maybe strike a deal. But overall, these stickers are very, very clean. And this thing is in great shape. I wonder where it came from. But this looks awesome. And I may have to take this home with me. This is obviously on my list. I don't have it. But man, looking pretty good to me. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Okay, guys, we are back home. And that is going to do it. That's going to wrap it up for this hunt. We are probably pushing close to an hour in total here for this hunt on this video. I know a lot of you guys like the longer videos, so you're going to get one here. Some of the pickups from today, really, really awesome. Thank you to Chris and the good folks over at Undiscovered Realm. We were able to fill some Toy Biz Marvel gaps, both X-Men and Iron Man. So I'm very happy about all of this. I was able to get a little discount on these guys, so that's always nice. Can't go wrong. This little lot here for 20 bones total. I'll take it. As far as the SEWER playset goes, I will say that I have never seen in person a cleaner, near complete. It's missing some stickers, but a cleaner, complete SEWER playset ever. I mean, that playset was really good. The tab is broken. They're broken most of the time when you find them out in the wild, the way we just did. I'm not really too concerned about that. I think as a display piece, that displays wonderfully. I can always look to try and pick up a vintage sticker sheet on eBay or something. Because otherwise, I mean, that playset is just very, very hard to find and come by complete and in good condition, or even relatively close to the condition that we found it in today. You will find here and there on eBay some for, you know, $250, $350, or a lot more every now and again. I have not pulled the trigger on one, obviously. But to grab this thing, which I did not do today, I did send a message to the owner, Chris, to see if we can negotiate a little deal there. And if we can, I may just pick that one up. I mean, I'm pretty in love with what I found today. Super excited to find it. That is really, I would say, at the top of my vintage playset list right there. So very cool to run into that. Very unexpected. And that is what these toy hunts are all about. As far as the big box retail stuff goes, New Motu looks like it is dropping. We just haven't found it yet here. Hopefully we'll find it in the upcoming weeks. But we did pick up a RoboCop. Shout out to Darth Turs once again for the nice tip on that. And we found some new stuff, even though we're not collecting it or buying it. New Star Wars Black Series, new NECA TMNT. overall, this was a very big hunt, fun hunt, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you, as always, for taking the time to check out this video and to check out the channel. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.